Indeed, naught is more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher, as they are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. Unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience and virtue, they are veritable creatures from hell, capable only of taking lives. Monstrum, a portrayal of Witchers, Anonymous. Years have passed since that memorable day when the northern kingdoms, their forces united, defeated the hosts of Nilfgaard in open battle at Brina. Venom and disease reign in all the north. Elves and dwarves inhabit ghettos in ever-increasing numbers. They flee to the forest to join Skotile units. I know I'm pronouncing the name wrong. In Temeria, an unidentified assassin attempts to murder King Oltest. The killer dies at the hands of Geralt of Rivia, the professional monster slayer. A month passes. On the banks of the untold River, Oltest's army is victorious once more, ending civil strife in the country, yet the price of tomorrow, the year 1271. It goes too fast. I know I'm going to die a lot in this game because I will. He's right in the range. This is like the beginning of Witcher 1. That is Witcher 1. Prologue. The dungeons of La Follette Castle, 3 days after the battle.
Come on, sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there!
Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing.
Am I right, Master Geralt?
Yeah, beat on a defenseless person, why don't you? Makes you feel important, huh?
Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back.
Look, he's awake again.
Monster slayer, my ass. A regular horson. I heard witches will start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill.
Okay, well obviously we know him from Witcher 1, which I guess I never played because the game kept crashing on me. I even find it boring to watch other people play it, to be honest. Witcher 1 is a boring game. And who are you?
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roche.
Vernon Roche, huh? Okay. Man. Very funny.
Fuck you. Nasty. And after we've been through so much.
Same side of the barricade then, opposite sides of the table now.
You can change that.
You want me to sit on your lap?
Ves! Unshackle him.
Yeah, how can I shake your hand when my arms were shackled? That's why I said fuck you. Because that was not right of you to do that. You're making fun of me. Prick.
You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
How do I know any of this? Because I never played the game. The assault?
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Day of the assault, dawn. Okay. He's got a lot of marks on him. Nope, there's a bare butt behind us. He does like his women. How come she's naked but you're not? Look at all the scars on him. Who are you?
Witcher, are you up? His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the King...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady.
Get out, Leaner.
Witcher.
You could have
war.
knocked.
Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
Oh. There are no wise wars. I agree. There aren't.
A wise war is a contradiction, Triss.
Then maybe you know just how I should advise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love, sire no further bastards, and don't wage stupid wars.
Genius. You know, these bastards could vie for the throne in the future. Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
This is Triss Marigold, but it doesn't look
Did you
like her.
dream of the wild hunt again?
And he got dressed that fast, really? With all that armor and everything he has? Anyway, she does not look like Triss Marigold from the first game at all. I don't know what any of this means. The scout reported seeing a dragon?
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
So he still
Dreams
hasn't
can be
recovered it.
very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
A scout reported seeing a dragon.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon in the midst of civilization? Please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon, although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the colts they ride.
So, I left off in Witcher 1 because the game kept crashing, where we were just going to go retrieve, trying to get the gravedigger to give us the body so that Trish could do an autopsy on it. So obviously that never got rectified in the first game, the autopsy. But it wasn't an assassin that she was doing an autopsy on. It was a prisoner. I can't remember what his name was. And he died in the dungeon. So, time to go.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
Okay, by the king's will, go to King Volstead. Is there anything here I can pick up? I don't know. Is there? Introduction. Welcome to the prologue of The Witcher 2. This section of the game will introduce you to the story and game mode and help you familiarize yourself with whatever. Oh, I can search in this. I got orange. Anything else here? I can talk? Okay. Nope.
I'll join you later.
Let's all talk. Nothing I can pick up here? That's a small ass bed. Can I move around? Looks like I can move around here. So we're at the very top of this stairs going down. Can we gather this stuff? Oh, pick herbs. Yes, I can. Alright, thank you. I know herbs are very important because you have to make formulas and all that good stuff. Imp of Volstead's soldiers, I believe is what it said. Witcher's medallion. Use the medallion to detect nearby threats, monsters, containers, and places of power. I don't see anything though.
We head straight for the town.
But Sergeant, there's a river in the way.
The very reason we spent the last weekend in stealing, that is, commandeering fishing boats. We shall cross the river to the town in those very boats, as planned by His Majesty King Volstead.
Okay,
What say you to that, flunkies? Long live the King! Close order, march!
Okay, I feel like I should have got. Oops, sorry, I'm moving away, guys. So I should only have one. Okay, by the king's will, ever since Geralt saved Foltest's life, the king has been fond of keeping his favorite witchers close by his side. Thus, when the monarch laid siege to the walled town in Castle of the Mutinous Baroness La Valati, Geralt found himself whining the day away. Whining? What does that say? Wheeling the days away a few tents down from the King's Own, in the company of Triss Merigold, a sorceress, the Witcher's lover, and Forstedt's royal advisor. Oh, she is. There were pleasant moments despite the mild restlessness that plagued our hero. Finally, on the day of the assault, he was summoned before the royal magistracy, and that is how his troubles began. The dungeons of La Follette. My story begins after the fateful events in which the Witcher Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, saved Foltest, Lord of Temera, from an assassin. From that moment on, the monarch would not quit the Witcher's company, turning him from a internment monster slayer into a royal bodyguard, and thus causing him to suffer increasingly. However, since it is unwise to defy a king, Geralt now found himself in the lands of the where Foltest had taken personal command of the seat of the rebel family's walled town and castle. Witchers know well how fickle fortune can be, and accordingly, luck had abandoned our hero within the castle walls. Due to a tragic mistake, Geralt was imprisoned in the castle dungeon, where he had to patiently recount recent events to Vernon Roche, Foltest's right-hand man. You wish to know just how the Witcher plunged from the pinnacles of success to the depths of his fortune? Listen to my tale. The Assassins of Kings. When Geralt thwarted the plans of the Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose, the Flaming Rose, yeah, it seemed the situation in Byzania would return to normal sooner or later. A blow came from an unexpected quarter. As the Witcher was collecting his reward from King Foltest, an assassin sneaked into the throne room of the royal palace. Foltest would have perished if not for the Witcher's presence of mind. Geralt defeated the would-be Kingslayer and thus saved the monarch's life, but the Witcher was left wondering who had sent the killer and why. Intriguingly, the assassin seemed very similar to a Witcher, so much so that he might even have been one. These are the quests, these are the characters. I have chanced to visit the Count of La Villania on several occasions in the past. Invariably, I was greeted and received in a manner befitting my fame and talent. Baroness Mary Louisa was a very comely lady, her beauty having fully blossomed, her hair dark, her lips sensuous. As with many women married to markedly older men, rumors about her were plentiful. Among them, one charm claiming that she had had a love affair with King Foltest himself, and that the monarch had fathered her younger children. Triss Merigold. She didn't have a picture with her. I have known the sorceress Triss Merigold for a long time, for she is one of Geralt's closest friends, the young, pretty, talented, auburn-haired mage from Maribor hardly reminded me of the giggling flapper of years past. Her knowledge, abilities, and loyalty have brought her far. A hero from Sodden, known as the Fourth of the Hill, for she was mistakenly counted as the 14th mage to die in that battle. She sat on the royal council of King Foltest of Temeria, and though they say that a monarch's favor is uncertain, for the king had once expelled all mages from Temeria, Triss had managed to gain Foltest's trust. As regards the Witcher, everyone who was witness to Triss's friendship with Geralt, anyone who saw them together, would easily confirm that these two had much in common, and it was common knowledge that old flames never die. Never dies, that's true, they don't. Geralt of Rivia. Behold our hero subjected to mutations and rigorous sword and sorcery training as a child. He has become a superhuman monster slayer, always penniless and often disdained by those whom he protects. He wanders the world seeking work. Fate has little mercy for him, finding obstacles in his way, yet he trudges on. He has more scruples than a beggaring bum has squeezed. Doubts haunt him even when a band of ruffians, knives drawn, approaches him on the highway. Is he a good man? I do not think so. Does he try to maintain his humanity? I believe he does. You must know that Geralt of Rivia died once already, or at least everyone thought him dead. During a massacre in Rivia, he sought to defend non-humans and fell to overwhelming odds. Placed in a boat, he floated into the mist, into a realm where he finally found peace. Not for long, because of forces to be mentioned later, Geralt returned just in time to defend the Witcher's ancient home fortress, and then embarked on a mission to recover the secret stolen from it. Along the way, he took part in a solitary uprising, shattered a powerful criminal organization, and killed the Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose. All the while, his fame as a lover grew. Well, that's Geralt for you. As if all this wasn't enough, he then foiled the attempted assassination of King Foltest of Temeria and became one of the monarch's most trusted men. King Foltest. In retrospect, the Royal Majesty King Foltest was certainly an exceptional persona when compared to the other crowned heads of the time. The Queen of Temeria, Princess Sabin, Sovereign of Pontar and Maheken, and Senior Protector of Brogi and Garen, Riverdale, and whatever it was a firm and decisive ruler, as I suppose one would expect from someone so abundantly titled. He was the kind of man who, when hit, made a sound suggesting he was forged of skill and not molded of bird dung. Being unmarried, he led a rather casual private life. In his youth, while still a prince, Foltest strove to demonstrate what he was capable of, and he proved capable of much. The love affair he had with his own sister, by whom he fathered his eldest daughter, Ada, is widely known, as is the later affection for Baroness Mary Louisa. Both relationships bore heavy consequences, so to speak, and in both instances, Geralt found himself stuck in the middle of the resulting mess. So he had an affair with his sister, and sired a child. Wow. Dandelion. It is always awkward to write about oneself, yet I cannot shirk this duty. In an effort to preempt any accusations of partiality, I shall set down the humblest of notes, relating only the best-known facts. Dandelion, in reality the Viscount, whose title, though titles are unimportant, is a certified troubledoer. A lecturer of Oxentide University, a persona known among society as a charmer, poet, dandy, and unparalleled lover. Yeah, you would say that about yourself, wouldn't you? Almost everyone north of the Yanga has heard of him, and those who have not are either bores or simpletons or both, as a result of which their opinions do not matter in the slightest. Dandelion played a significant part in the most important events of the era. He loved, fought, negotiated, and acquired immense knowledge, even that of the forbidden variety. His works are a testimony of the times, but it is his moving poetic trope that have brought him to fame. The important thing in this story is that Dandelion was a friend to Geralt of Rivia, possibly the only true friend. He was Geralt's confidant, advisor, and companion in misery, or it was impossible to experience good fortune in the Witcher's company. When Geralt did, Dandelion faithfully recounted, and one should not give credence to those who accuse this humble chronicler of confabulating. Well, I think you are confabulating, but anyway, Vernon Roche. There is a man like Vernon Roche in every monarch's litany, brave and determined, ready to execute any command, and thoroughly hated at court. He knows that only allegiance and service to the king keep him in his position. Roche was the leader of the Blue Stripe, King Foltest's special forces, renowned, among other things, for battling the Skeletal and killing many a rebellious non-human community. It was under his command that he rose to fame. Vernon earned Foltest's favor and trust to his deed. One word from the king and he would jump headlong into fire, asking only how long he was to stay there and hold his ground. That's the kind of man Vernon Roche was at the time. He's not that way now? Because you're saying was at the time is kind of past tense, right? Voce la falente. No more than a lad back then, Voce already displayed the pride and obstinance typical of the La Valette. Some, however, attributed these qualities to the fact that King Falstaff was his father. And then Annius, the daughter of Baroness Mary Louisa, was a scant few summers old at the time. Rumors that King Falstaff was her father gave beginning to many important events. Bess, who's Bess? The fair-haired Bess stood apart from the rest of Vernon Roche's unit, and not only in that she was the only woman in an elite formation of hardened cutthroats and swashbucklers, her girlish face and shapely body would stand out even in a uniform, even if the uniform did not emphasize them, for there is something in soldier women that attracts a man's gaze, and Bess was no exception. The reader should not, however, be misled by this description. One does not earn a blue stripes membership with good looks, but with skill, determination, and at times ruthlessness. Anyone disregarding Bess would pay dearly for misjudging this young woman. Because of her gender, Bess would sometimes receive assignments where her beauty was more important than her combat abilities and efficiency. Roche had used Bess as his trump card more than once. Oh, I'm sure. Okay, these are all the stuff, tutorials. Rook. One more. Okay, so these are all our... Okay. I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be seeing. Oh, there's something here.
Ah, they're in for a beating.
So we have iron ore, twine, and oil. Okay, we talk to you.
Any advice from a veteran?
Up to you.
Any advice from a veteran?
Cheer up, Witcher.
So I'm supposed to be going where? All this direction. Okay.
Those trebuchets are
I'm too old for this.
Hey, wasn't it you who defeated the Grand Master and put down the rebellion in Bazim?
I guess I
Care
did.
for a shot before you enter the siege tower, or don't you drink and ride?
And this is where they're training at.
Keep at it and none of you will see home!
Falling! Oh, we
Move
can.
those feet! This is the army, not the barnyard! On the double! Move it! Now!
Here we go!
A foothold on the wall is all we need.
Foothold on the wall.
1, 2, 1,
Let's
2,
show them
and
the
again.
meaning of horror.
That ought to teach you military
Care for a
manners,
shot
you
before you
rebel.
enter the siege tower, or don't you drink and ride?
Any advice from a veteran?
Okay, I don't want to get in front of them.
Kick their asses, Geralt! Today we enter the fray! Yeah!
Anything in here? Loot?
Soldier with no
for stuff,
balls will
right?
likely
Loot?
lose his head!
We have twine, iron ore, and amethyst dust.
So many men will die, all because of one bitch.
Greetings. Can I interest you in a worthy cause? We could use your support.
What's the cause?
Veterans Fund for former fighting men of need.
Uh-huh. Found anyone gullible enough to fall for that?
There's nothing to fall for. It's just some arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling?
Yeah, why? You put down some coin and we wrestle. Win and the pot is yours. Lose and, well, the coin goes to the fund. Care to test your strength?
Let's do that later. I've never done the arm wrestling before.
The gods punish those who shed fraternal blood.
I bet money goes to you, right?
Care to test your strength?
Yeah, let's do it. So, we will do one. We're gonna do one. Okay. So what do we do? Okay, arm wrestling. Keep the indicator in the yellow field. Okay. Come on. Come on. Over here, over here. Keep the indicator in the... Come on, over here, over here. Over here. We're getting him, we're getting him, getting him, we're getting him, getting him, getting him. No, over here, over here, over here. You're going the wrong way, you're going the wrong way. What it's not working, it's not working. Okay. It was like
The fund grows. The veterans will be grateful.
So my indicator was working, but then it didn't. I'll try that later.
Maybe you could make a speech, Witcher. Rouse the troops, so to speak.
Anything in here? Oh, there is. We've got primitive necklace, leather, and pink and orange. So we have anything to equip? We have armor, mage's trousers. Can I use this? What do I have? My armor is leather jacket, armor +3, resistance to... Is there a way we can compare these? Do I not have a jacket? Okay, have boots, gauntlets. Okay, so my armor is here. Oh, these are... okay. Okay, here we go. Here's the armor +2, vitality +5. Mine is armor +3, resistance to poison, and resistance to bleeding. 10%. This gives me more resistance by 4%, but this gives me resistance to everything. Wow, this weight is 20. Cool. The weight here is 16. Gives me 5 vitality. I think I should go with this. Mage's trousers. So my trousers are worn trousers, resistance to incineration. This one gives me helitops. Oh, but I don't do helitop, I don't think. And damage bonus on sigils. We'll put that on there. Enhancements. Do we have any enhancements? Hangman's Venom. I have to make all this stuff. I don't think I have any of it. Cat potion. Have a trap. Oh. We do want to put follow up here. Actually, not allowed at this time? Okay. Why not? Can I put my trap up here? I can put my trap up there. I can put my bomb up there. Okay. Add more trophies. Fire ruin. Formulas. Primitive necklace. What does this do? It says it just jump. Okay. Wood stone. Oh, this is everything. Okay. Alright, so I'm decked out a little different. Oh, you're playing.
Greetings.
I haven't played dice poker in a while.
Oh, it's like walking. You don't forget how to do it unless you're drunk. Roll a few rounds with me.
Sure, let's do it. This is part of the. How many orange do I have? I have 17. Do I? I think we're gonna go ahead and. We'll go ahead. 5. I think that's the least I can do. Yeah, let's do it. Opponent has raised. No, really? With what? You haven't rolled yet.
I believe my luck's with me today.
We didn't even roll. What? I don't understand that. We didn't even roll. Whatever.
Imbeciles! Your compost, soldiers!
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them.
Must be shitting themselves on the walls.
Okay, good save. All right.
Laugh all you like. Come the assault will be slipping on that shite. You seek the king. He waits near the machine. No reason to go in here.
Curses, I'm so... Care for a shot before you enter the siege tower? Or don't you drink and ride?
With to victory!
Maybe this could be settled. Your presence insults the gods.
No passage.
They'll turn away from us in battle.
Too old for this.
They're all praying. Anything pop up?
Your presence insults the gods. They'll turn away from us in battle.
Any advice from a veteran? With Voltest to victory!
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary of peace that I am.
Hogwash! With Voltest
You're the
to
emissary of the
victory!
white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. The Emperor of Nilfgaard, who spared no blood conquering over a dozen sovereign realms.
Thus bringing them laws, culture, and peace above all.
With Voltest to victory!
Hey, you're the one who crushed Salamandra. A single Witcher's worth a whole platoon.
Well, you think so, do you? You haven't seen me.
Don't all disperse in search of booty and wenches. Eliminate the stragglers first.
Okay, using the trebuchet here. God, I don't know what I'm doing.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Okay.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Yeah, but
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Wow.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Excellency, I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sadel. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fate has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador, for your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Okay, so what was that all about? By the king's wish, follow... Okay. Understood. Carefully aim the ballista at
You look sick. Everything all right? Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children.
I see.
This conversation is over, Excellency. Please retire to your tent.
So Ada was his bastard child with his
Black
sister.
ones in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
Oh. Not quite.
Not really. I actually saw His Excellency sweat. But that'll be our secret.
You brought your sense of humor along. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
He could have been a witcher.
Triss did an autopsy. It's possible he was a witcher.
A witcher? What have I ever done to the ploughing witchers? Anything more?
He had no medallion, but that doesn't mean anything.
Many in your shoes would have withheld that information. After the battle, Triss will report to me. For now, let us tend to the traitors. Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass!
Okay.
What is going on up there? The gods count at you, very! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
Okay, so where am I aiming? With the red plume? You talking about this one here?
3 degrees.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher!
He did duck. I don't know. Okay, what the hell is this? I don't know if I like his outfit. I want to put him back in his old one. By the king's will. Should I put him in his old one? What am I looking for? Armor. The one he's wearing is worth more. He's got more resistance and his vitality is better, so I gotta keep him in it. I just, even though I may not like the way it looks. Where are we going?
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
You mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, but they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped. A motherly love union. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
Bolt in a bandage, brick in a sling. That's a swiving soldier's life. Taking orders, smash your foe. Coin and country, there your wife. And a long road at your toe.
This thing has been built. I mean, it's all made out of wood. Okay. No.
Look alive, men! Hail to the king! Where the hell are we headed? To battle! What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like!
And why are you putting yourself out there in the middle of everything? Okay.
Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
Oh boy. I'm gonna die. Oh.
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. When we come back, we will be continuing with this game. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.